Scott's career is centered around being a paradigm buster, both as an entrepreneur and in larger corporations, finding innovative solutions to previously impossible problems. He's also an active crusader for equality, diversity, and sustainability, making a very significant impact to make the world a better place.
Yeah, sure. So I started a little over 6 years ago, and it was very small relative to the industry and in large tech. So right before I came, the business was about $62 million. And even then it was mostly kind of old webcams, so very small. And our last fiscal year, it was about 6 months ago, we did $1.6 billion. So we grew about 30x. And I think part of what you do as a leader is, first of all, you get great people. Because I think fundamentally, I think there's this idea that as you build teams out that you have to, quote, manage them more. But I think if you have mediocre people, you can spend a lot of time managing them, but that doesn't really work. So fundamentally, getting the best people, unleashing them, I think is critical. And then the second thing is providing a singular vision. So I think part of it is you can manage people, but probably more important is leading them. And leading, I think, is just inspiring and getting people excited and motivated, because we're all human beings. We're not just robots. We work based on how excited we are. So you want to make sure that people are motivated about the mission and what they're doing every day and not just working on tasks. It's not something that was just imposed by the CEO, although he's very passionate about it. I think a lot of us share a lot of the similar values about diversity, equality, sustainability. Diversity can come in many different forms. It's not just about the color of your skin. It could be where you're living or where you're born. It could be socioeconomic. Or in the case, I hired someone this morning, and I got a question from some of my team. How much experience do they have in video conferencing? And I said, none. Because I like that. I want someone coming in with a fresh perspective. Part of our mission is not just about making money in video conferencing, which is important, but we really think that if the world needs solutions that are going to, allow them to reduce our carbon emissions and footprint, then I think you have to do that through innovation, not just browbeating people. So for example, about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, we said we're going to get rid of all PVC out of all of our plastics. Now, we make a lot of devices, so it was a huge change. And at the time, it had a pretty big impact. It was like tens of millions of dollars increase. But we just basically told everyone, we're going to do it because it's the right thing. PVCs are evil. If every knowledge worker could spend just 1 day a week, and transportation's about a third of all carbon, then we could influence about 1 to 2% of all carbon. We could reduce it, just us, our little group. And I think we're at a point now where we can allow people, let's say, to work from home 2-3 days a week and then go collaborate in person other times. The ability to do that and still be productive, and be able to, maybe our little group will have more influence on global climate change than France. Part of what I love about what we're doing is that the video collaboration business is inherently human. So we're not doing a security function, or we're not arbitraging money in finance. Like we're helping human beings communicate more. And I hope that my legacy was that I helped the human race both get closer together and communicate more, and ultimately give people the freedom where we can have this collaboration without feeling the need to always get on a plane and do our little dent in the universe on global climate change.